All right, some good news for apple lovers. Many orchards across or around Indiana have already produced their first fruit of the season. Our Macy Tetrick was in Mooresville today to learn why the crop is off to such a good start this year.
We try to come on opening day every year, and then we try to come once a week, sometimes twice a week.
Veronica Shook can't wait to get apples.
Yeah, I'm a super fan for sure.
The love stems back generations in her family.
My grandparents used to have a Lodi apple tree in their backyard, and my mom learned to make applesauce. They passed it down, and as kids, we'd have to be helping.
She is very proud of her homemade applesauce. This is one of the last containers from last year, and now she's ready to restock her freezer.
At the end of the year, we try to buy, a couple bushels of their good storing apples to try to get us through, and it maybe lasts us till March.
Good news, Veronica. 2025 seems to be a good apple year.
It's actually a pretty good crop. The rain has helped. They're sizing up nicely.
Lots of rain means the early summer varieties, Lodi and pristine apples, are a bit bigger than normal. There were a few nervous nights this spring for the Sterling family. They hoped the apple blooms wouldn't freeze.
We did hit some lows and 25, and that can be devastating if you're in bloom. We didn't have a big freeze or anything that has hurt the apple crop, which was great because we've had those over the last few years.
But what about last week's heat wave?
When you start hitting 90s in September, that's not great for them. They don't keep well, they fall off. It needs to be cool by then, but they can usually handle it pretty well through July and August.
The perfect weather mix means a great early apple crop, enough to make this superfan smile. Macy Tetrick, WRTV.
All right, Anderson Orchards in Mooresville will hold its opening day tomorrow. They have pre-picked apples in their market. You Pick apples won't be available until the end of August. Indiana ranks 21st in the nation in terms of acres of apples farmed across the state.